Ryan here playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to the Upper Mississippi River Valley. Since last episode, well, we haven't actually done a whole lot since last episode, to be honest. We're pretty much picking up where we left off here. I've gone ahead and delivered what corn I can to the dryer here, and I just finished sleeping through the night, so we should be able to finish unloading this here at this point. I would think 23,000. Yeah, this might be close. It might be close because there's 2,700 in this one. That should unload, right? Do I need to have the truck running? Yes, apparently I do. Well, that is stupid. Okay, and there is... Oh, okay, so maybe we don't have enough space, Evan. So we got space for 28,000. We got roughly space for 4. So, okay, I probably won't be able to unload this. Well, I'll be able to unload this truck, but I won't be able to unload that truck yet then. So, anyway, working on unloading what corn I can into the dryer here, Evan. I do have 2 trucks that are completely empty, so I figure we can start harvesting here. We're going to start on the sunflowers here this episode. We moved a bunch of the equipment over there. I think it was the last episode, right? No, that's not the one. This is the one. Okay, this field. Since last episode, I just got all the rest of the equipment moved over here. Got both combines, both grain carts. I've got 2 trucks over here as well. Well, I guess the one truck's here. The other one's at the corner there for some reason. I'm not sure why he's not all the way here. But anyway. Yeah, shouldn't take too long, I figured, to harvest this field. And we got both combines. So, I mean, what do we got both combines for? I don't know. This field, I don't think is quite big enough for 2 combines. But anyway, that's what we got. That's what we're rolling with. So, let's see if we can not take out our nice, shiny new 9RX there. Now we're just going to dive right into this here. Using our regular corn heads here for harvesting the sunflowers, Evan. I figure there's no need at this point, go and buy the special sunflower heads. I suppose we could. In real life, there'd probably be some advantage to it, but in the game, there's really not much advantage to buying the actual, real sunflower head. I guess the only real, maybe possible, if you want to consider it an advantage, would be if you go a little faster with those heads, but that's about the only advantage in the game here, I suppose. Then again, this header is wider than that header, so I don't know. Does it make a difference? Probably about the same, to be honest. I'm thinking we're probably going to end up doing maybe this field, Evan, rather than maybe setting up a course by course. Maybe I'll just get some regular hired workers going on this field here. Get a headland pass or 2 done here and throw a hired worker on it. We should be pretty good. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't harvest sunflowers a whole lot of it. I think sunflowers are a little bit lower yielding crop, right? So, let's see how far we can make it around the field here. And I'm going to start GPS here. Why not, right? This is a nice straight. Want 90 degrees for that. Auto width. And on the combine. Lock it on and away we go. Oh, look at that beautiful sunrise coming up there, everyone. It's interesting. You see a lot of light, but you don't see the sun. Just, I don't know, that's the way it is, I guess. But a bit of a foggy morning here from the looks of it. And not the best yielding part of the field here either. Speaking of the best yielding part of the field, Evan, by the way, if we go to 27 and 28 here, and we go to our precision farming map, see our yield. There we go. And yeah, look at that, Evan. I mean, that is, wow. Talk about a lot, 100 and probably 125. Okay. Obviously, it's not quite all exactly 125, because then you can see the different shades of green there. But turn that off. I mean, most of the field here, Evan, is that 125% range. And then we do have a little bit in that 100 there as well. Probably some different soil types in there, I presume. Yes, a little bit of sandy loam sneaking its way into our loamy soil there. That's pretty much what I've noticed when it comes to this game, Evan. It's all about soil types. Whatever else you do doesn't matter quite as much. It's all about the soil types. Assuming you put some fertilizer and lime down, the rest of it really doesn't matter. What you have for a soil type that is going to determine pretty much everything. Which, again, I still find a little bit strange. I mean, obviously, yes, Evan, soil type does play a role in yields, but you can also affect that through, fertilizers and stuff like that, right? Depending on how you handle your field, That probably makes even more of a difference than maybe even the type of soil does. You know, if you're doing like some sort of high management program, even if you're on a little bit poorer soil type, again, I mean, that's probably going to make more of a difference than, you know, the better soil type that's maybe over a little bit further, you know, that's not getting the high management, right? So yeah, that, I don't know, it just seems a little weird to me that the soil type is like really the only determining factor in this game here as far as yield goes. That one. Again, unless you do something silly like you just don't fertilize your field. I mean, do that, I suppose, but let's see, what are we, half full here? Not too bad. I'm thinking what I'll do, once I get this, actually, you know what, I necessarily need to do this section here. Okay, fine, anyway. Once we get this task done here, I can probably throw the hired worker on going up and down this part of the field here, and then maybe I can start over on the other end. Now, when it comes to unloading the combines, if we're using hired workers, I'll have to probably... Well, actually, that's a good question, that one. Because I do have crop destruction turned on, and regular hired workers do not... Like, they don't do like a cutout and leave you space to unload the combine, right? They just, once they're full, they stop right there. There's the pipe, and if it's over crop, well, unless you move them, you either have to drive on the crop or remove them, right? I'll have to see what's on. Might have to rethink my strategy on this one. If it wasn't for the fact I have 2 combines over it, I probably would, to be honest, just run the 1 combine and call it good, right? But I do have 2 combines over here, so I might as well, right? Speaking of running 2 combines, by the way, once we're done with this field, again, we'll have to skip some time on one, but then we have field 48, I think it is, right? Actually, let's go back to the other map here. Yeah, field 48 has soybeans on it. Again, another field we'll probably just want to run 1 combine on it. Then once we're done with field 48, Evan, we got 41 and 42 here. Again, 2 large fields there. We'll probably want to run 2 combines in each one of those fields. Get some horseplay set up on those. That we'll have to save that for next week, Evan. And again, next week we'll most likely, well, not most likely, it will be, I'd say, it will be the last week on this map, Evan. So next week will be the last, be 5 more episodes, I guess, after this one, right? Last 5 episodes will be next week, and then we'll be moving maps. Again, I think I've mentioned what the plan is already, but for those of you who have not heard it, we are hopefully going to be moving on to Westbridge Hills. Do like a little mini series maybe on that map. Again, I'm not thinking real long, everyone, but maybe, let's see what's here. Well, probably a little bit, maybe more in the first part of the year, but somewhere around there. And again, what's special about Westbridge Hills, for those of you who've been with the channel for a while, and maybe you've been with us this whole time, which is pretty cool, that would be since Westbridge Hills when we started back 10 years ago, everyone. So 10 years ago, at least if I'm correct on my math, I think I am. 10 years ago when I started doing the YouTube here with Farming Simulator and Westbridge Hills, the Titanium DLC in Farming Simulator 2013. Obviously now we're playing Farming Simulator 2023, but back then it was Farming Simulator 2013. And that was the Titanium DLC. Okay, let's see what's here. I need a truck, right? Yes, I need a truck, but you know what? First things first, though, before I get a truck. Or actually, well, grain cart will work, too. Which I'll probably have to pull the grain cart on the field here first. Then we're going to grab the combine, and I'll hire a worker on this side of the field here. This grain cart out of the way here first. Okay, let's leave you there a moment. Let's go grab the combine here. Both running the same size head, by the way, for those of you wondering. As I said before, we're still running the 20-row corn heads here. The Capello 20-row heads. Again, we started the series with the 24s, that one, but the 24 just did not seem to work well with Horseplay. Horseplay didn't like it, so dropped her back down to the 20. Otherwise, I'd probably personally rather run the 24s, that one. Just, I don't know, it seems like a little bit better size to be running in my mind, that one. The 20 is just a weird header size. I don't know if that actually exists in real life or not. I don't know. Do they have a 20-row head in real life? I know they've got a 24 as far as I know. I'm pretty sure that's a real head. But I don't know about a 20. I don't know if I've ever heard of that before. Oh, right. We need a grain cart. Full speed ahead. Racing our way around the edge of the field here. After we turn the speed up anyway. There we go. And just a reminder, by the way, everyone, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, if you like the video, everyone, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And while you're at it, too, don't forget to check all the information down below in the description there. Maybe if you're looking to buy Farming Simulator, you can find a couple of links down below for doing that. It always helps support the channel that way, by the way. It doesn't cost you folks anything else, just helps support the channel. Not to mention, too, if you'd like to follow me on the rest of my social media channels, as I said before, I'm not necessarily maybe the most active on the rest of them, but if you'd like to follow me on the rest of them, you're welcome to do so. All that information down below in the description of the video here. The one thing you will find down below in the description that I'm somewhat active on, by the way, of course, is our live streams, Evan. Again, we do live stream over on Twitch, RDAllen on Twitch. And speaking of live stream, by the way, plan on probably live streaming on this map here tonight. Of course, by the time you folks see this video, tonight will probably be yesterday. So, just FYI on that one. But hopefully plan on doing a live stream on the map here. And again, you can find that over on Twitch. Again, RDAllen on Twitch. Oh, look at all those delicious sunflowers. Never been much one for eating sunflowers personally myself, Evan. I know some people like them, but myself, meh, not one of my favorite things, really. Back to harvesting. Well, I'm somehow keep an eye on the other combine here. Well, I'm not sure I'm going to do that yet. I want to figure it out here. And like I said, too, the problem is going to be if the combine wants to unload over crop. Yeah, well, obviously, we can't really do that. We've got crop destruction turned on. Now, if I didn't have crop destruction turned on, I wouldn't worry about it. I would, again, as I said, I just drive with the crop at that point. I know it's not realistic, but again, what are you going to do? It's the way the game is. So what are you supposed to do? Move the combine all the time? Kind of annoying, right? Fortunately, if you're using Horseplay knows enough and cuts out a spot for the grain cart driver. But if you're not using Horseplay, you're just using regular hired workers. Yeah, you think they do that? Again, like I said, one of the big reasons why I typically turn crop destruction off. And actually, speaking of turning crop destruction off, it's still on yet, but boy, I was really tempted to turn it off here again when we were harvesting the big cornfield down fields 27 and 28. We definitely had several instances there where crop destruction resulted in destroyed crop because of Horseplay. Again, if a Horseplay does not destroy crop when it's driving across it, but when it stops and quits, and then you have to go rescue Horseplay from the middle of the field, guess what happens? Then you destroy crop. And yes, there was a couple instances of that here on that last one. I actually forgot about that until right about now. I was talking about crop destruction, that one. So yeah, there was a couple instances. And I don't know if that'll show up on the map or not. There's a way to see that. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, resulted in some destroyed crop. So yeah, just something to think about. I mean, if folks are going to play with crop destruction turned on, and you like using force play and auto drive, stuff like that, yeah, just be careful with it. You probably won't be real happy if it destroys your crop, which is, unfortunately, is probably going to do. Oh, I missed 2 stalks of sunflowers there. Oh, boy. Bet our field quality manager probably just like had a couple of hot flashes or something, you know. He's like, "What was that about?" Probably Randy missing crop again. I'll bet. Takes his job very seriously. He does, by the way. Oh, Gray has nearly full grain cart. Well, wait where I want to go here. I think we just go back the other way where we came. I'll let this combine turn around for a minute, though. Turn it around. Might as well get a grain cart over here because he is going to need a grain cart pretty soon. Oh, yes. And admire the cover unrolling on this, or the tarp. Still think that's pretty cool, Evan. You know, compared to our Brent Avalanche, I mean, as nice as what the Brent Avalanche is, Evan, big, huge grain cart, this one definitely has the nice tarp. That is cool. Yeah, at least he's at 80% full. So he's probably going to fill up here real quick. No, maybe not. Oh, yeah. No, okay. Just real hard to see the sunflowers in there. You know, watch as soon as I switch to the combine here, it'll fill up. Got real close, that one. Hopefully you folks are still enjoying the harvest here on this map so far. I know we've had several episodes of harvest here now. Again, that's kind of just the way it is when you start doing seasons, everyone. Which, of course, with Farming Simulator 22, now we have seasons built into the game. It's kind of what tends to happen, right? You end up doing a lot of the same tasks over and over again in the same time period, right? You know, without seasons turned on, everyone, we can plant and harvest the field whenever we want, whenever it's ready, right? But now with seasons, well, kind of have to wait for the field. You know, wait for plant time, which happens in a certain month. Once that's done, then you know, if you got animals, then you got to take good animals throughout the months. But then you just fast forward time until your crops are ready. Once the crops are ready, then your harvest season, right? And you're harvesting for the next however long. And yeah, we got several fields here on this map, Evan, so we're doing some significant harvesting here. Oh, yeah. Combine's full. Figured you won't make very far. Okay, can I switch? Yes, I can. As I said before, not a feature I use very often, but it does come in handy. I don't remember. Does the hired worker just stay here and unload, or do you have to, like, once he unloads past a certain percent, does he start up again? Don't remember, everyone. I'm going to take my chances, though. Leave him there, and let's try to keep an eye on him. Hopefully the hired worker will just unload completely, then move on. Not maybe as efficient that way, of course. You know, more efficient would be if... once he gets down below a certain percentage, what is what Courseplay does, he will then continue on, and you gotta finish unloading on the go. Or if you catch him on time, you just unload on the go, right? least with the side he's currently on. We could have done that. Why did I give the hired worker the straight edge of the field? And here I am over here harvesting this this side of the field. Should have probably thought that one would do a little better. Oh well. Get the hired worker here on the front side, right? And I can stand the nice long rows there. Use GPS. No. Once we get back around, I'll probably set GPS back up. I guess maybe we'll just start over on this end ourselves here. And just a reminder, while we're going around the field, that one. Actually, I think, did I say that already? If you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Oh, we'll mention it again. And while we get some comments loaded up here as well. Don't forget, too, once you are subscribed, Evan, make sure you turn on your notifications as well. That way you get notified of the next, latest, greatest RDAllen video going live. And, of course, stay tuned, like I said, not next week, but the week after, everyone. We'll hopefully be starting on a brand new map. Again, next week, Evan, we'll be wrapping up the harvest here on this map. That has been the plan here for the last couple of weeks, everyone. Kind of just the way I like to end the maps, if we can. And I always like to end a week on them, too, if we can, rather than like halfway through the week, right? So we'll, next week Monday, but the following week, Monday, so we'll start a brand new series. So again, make sure you have your notifications turned on for that. We are 99% full. We might as well just stop for a minute. Since all the grain cart is like literally right there. I mean, it's like perfect, isn't it? And again, as I said before, nice thing about this grain cart, everyone, we can unload into it a good 4 times, right? More like 4.5, but still a nice solid 4 times. Only, 2,500 bushels of storage in this grain cart. Not much, right? I mean, still, like 2,500 bushels. I mean, that's just crazy, right? For those of you maybe not, familiar with how much grain or crop that is, I mean, think about the trucks you maybe see going down the road. Those trucks, I would typically hold about 1,000 bushel. You see the trucks going around, those, it's usually right around 1,000, give or take, 100 or so, right? This is holding 2,500, 2,500, 2.5 times what a truck holds. Ridiculous. Oh, ridiculous. Let's get that GPS set up here. And we'll just start going up and down the field. Okay, and then over to the comments here. Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. Hetero was saying, good video. Out of silo space is a good thing if you're going for another year. That is very, very true, yes. Real life, too, for that matter. I mean, if you're a real-life farmer running out of silo space, that is probably a good thing for you, right? Unless you, really, really lack silo space, then maybe it's not such a good thing. But, or maybe it still is, It means you have more than probably what you expected to get. Killen was saying, might have to go back on your channel and find the Westbridge series to watch. That Hoary wheel might be junk after all. I had one download the software like it said, and 24 hours later it quit working. I reordered it, didn't download the software like I was told by someone who had one that works perfectly, but as of 5 minutes ago, the same problem. Oh boy, that doesn't sound good there, Killen. Killen was saying, I'm not a channel historian, but I believe your longest series was 100 to 125 episodes on Ravenport Farming Simulator 19. There weren't a lot of maps out yet at that. Oh, I'd have to go back and look. Really, did I actually do 100 to 125 episodes on that map? Wow. Given that I don't really remember liking that map that well of one, that's a lot of episodes on that map. But yeah, Killen makes a good point there too, Evan. For those who don't remember, Farming Simulator 19, when Farming Simulator 19 first came out, Evan, there was a big learning curve in modding for Farming Simulator 19. So mods were really slow at coming out at first when it came to Farming Simulator 19. So that could very well be why we probably played on that map a little bit longer than probably would have liked. Oh, how's the other combine doing here? It's like he's still moving yet. Oh, I just seen the message there. He's 80% full. Derek was saying, have you tried to make a fuel point in auto drive next to your fuel trailer? It's not a bad idea. I hadn't thought of that. Or just deleting the fuel points on your map so there has nowhere to try and go to get fuel. Derpy problems, simple solutions. Great series. Hate to see it end soon, but looking forward to seeing what comes next. Well, hey, thank you very much for that there, Derek. And that is a very good point. I probably won't bother doing that anymore at this point, because again, we're almost done with the series. Although we do have a couple of big fields coming up here yet. You know, fields 41 and 42 that might have some fuel issues. Maybe it will be worth taking the time. And the only thing is, Evan, I suspect there is a lot of refuel points on this map here. I mean, like almost all the farmyards have them. And yeah, even like down in town here, I think there's a couple down in town as well. So, you know, like if you miss one, everyone, like you're going to end up finding Horseplay driving halfway across the map to refuel. You might be better off just, at least initially here. Again, being that I'm almost ready to wrap the map up one, just leaving them be. We'll see once, though. We can also, as Derek was saying, maybe put a refuel point using our fuel trailer. That wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Might be worth trying, you know, just, oh, I don't know. I mean, we're going to be doing fields 41 and 42 here. Just park the trailer in the corner over here somewhere, or actually, there's like a nice grassy area along 41 here. Don't know if there's anything along here or not. Just pick a spot and park the trailer along it. Oh, and the other combine is full. Okay, well, we'll turn around here a minute. And we'll go unload that combine. So far, the pipe has been on the correct side. That's probably the last time, though, because I bet the next time he fills up, he's going to probably be ready to turn around here at this end, unfortunately. Making some pretty good progress on this field here, though, one. And if we go check the map for what we have harvested here so far, yeah, I'm sure we're well over half done here at this point, everyone. Also, what is up with that missing spot over there? Kind of weird. Oh, and speaking of missing spot, that reminds me, I did want to see on the map if I can tell where Horseplay destroyed the crops or not. Probably not if I had to guess, but if we look at the map here, is there any map that will like show where Horseplay did derpy things? I don't know. It could be some of these random spots in here, but I don't know. Or yeah, that's just going to show nothing. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, probably not, everyone. Though, like I said, it might be some of these random spots that are in the field here. Just, I don't know which ones would be what, really. Needs plowing. Cool. Okay, well, yeah, no real way to see, I don't think. Okay, well, back to harvesting ourselves here. Combine's moving. Unfortunately, though, I just looked over at the time here. It is time to stop the combines from moving because it is time to wrap it up here this episode. So that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.